You don't own the ass that you're sitting on.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Welcome to LandAirWaterBureau.
Yesterday, I was on the roads traveling, came around this curve, and there was a policy enforcer hiding in the parking lot as I came around the curve. And again, I was, maybe 8 to 10 miles over the posted speed limit for drivers at the time. And the policy enforcer, you saw her get all excited and buckle her seatbelt like she was ready to move. And she whipped out in the traffic, a little bit behind me. And, of course, a wild, turn in traffic, no regard for the laws that she's, actually supposed to be enforcing, or the statute she's enforcing, I should say. But she got behind me. And by the time she was right behind me, I was coming up to a yellow light. So I just waited at the light. After the light turned green, she turned out. I turned out on the road. She turned out right behind me and turned right back in the parking lot that she had ducked out of. So I know while I was sitting at that light, she ran the plate, and once, just like her, compadre from the state troopers, discovered that there was no commerce for her to be able to conduct there. And so she went on her merry way, and I presumed on unmolested.
I can speak for the several times in which I was pulled over and had to deal with, a particular municipality here, actually the same municipality in which the city corporation where is located at. And went to jail and, trials and all kinds of stuff that I had to deal with. And they dodge me like the plague now. When I ride through their quote unquote jurisdiction, and they get behind me, and they even want to get close, like they want to create a problem of some sort. And by the time they run the plate, they make sharp U-turns. They don't want nothing to do with it. And that is specifically off of phase 1 of the status ascension with changing my. We're not talking about even phase 4, 5, 6, 7, although I know that those things have now further cemented it and the progress that I've made, but changing and then making sure that the state was aware that no, that wasn't an accident. That's really what in and of itself has brought remedy and cuts and latches. So it's very clear that status ascension cuts latches, or the work that we do empowered by status ascension cuts latches.
You said those same people that used to molest and tax you for traversing through your own land now hide in shadows when they see you rolling through with the same information.
In my own neighborhood, I stay 2 doors down from the captain of the police. And prior to me completing phase 5, he always waved and, was friendly, almost like he was trying to, lull me to sleep, so to speak, or survey, what it is that, I'm into and what have you, because there's a, I won't say at this point that it's a predominantly Caucasian population in this area, but at one point in time, it definitely was. A lot more Asiatics have come to populate the space now. But since phase 5, he won't even hardly make eye contact with me.
He knows.
Oh, he definitely knows.
So, praise Allah, honors to the Prophet, and honors to our Grand Sheikhs and Brother Ashmusa L for paving the way.
Islam, gratitude for that testimonial and that success. Even though it seems like it's small, it's actually large, because When it starts at the beginning, it's just continuous.
LandAirWaterBureau. Keep watching. Press subscribe with notifications.